Alright guys, today we're going to do another WordPress tutorial and we're going to cover Sydney. We're going to customize Sydney WordPress theme shown here on the WordPress.org showcase where you can download it or preview it. Although to download we're going to just do it through our dashboard in WordPress, and we're going to build this site right here with a text logo and slogan, a nav menu, and you're going to learn how to create this image slider that goes top to bottom of the page with an anchor button, and not any shortage of demo content here or icons. We're going to use the demo content from the Sydney site. If we refresh, that counter will start working, and we're just going to go ahead and create everything that we see right here, and hopefully do it quicker as opposed to slowly. Alright, yeah, we're going to use the demo content from the Sydney site and cover everything in their quick start guide to make sure your website has a perfect foundation to it. And then we're going to go in depth on some of the parts of the website, the different pieces of it. Sydney has some good videos up that you can watch, but they don't have any sound, and I had to watch a few of them several times to figure them out. So I hope this helps you guys really learn what's going on here in Sydney. The theme has 50,000 active plus installs, although I have to think it's closer to 50,000 plus, maybe plus a lot more, because it's getting sometimes over 1,000 downloads a day. So I hope this helps at least a few of you guys. But yeah, we're going to build this site alongside this site so we have a sort of template to go along with, and let's get started. Here we are on the domain name justademo.com, where we're going to start building, and we can click to our dashboard. Don't worry about that title, it's just from a previous tutorial, and then click Appearance Themes, Add New, search for Sydney, and then click the blue Install button, and then click Activate, and we're already underway. So let's see what the site looks like right away. Probably not much. Alright, not too bad actually. We have the colors working and the Hello World post, which we've all seen before, and then this image slider, which is the demo content. Alright, so assuming you don't want your website to look like this with the demo content, and you'd rather have it look like a more complete website like this one, for example, let's go ahead and get started. And first, we want to accomplish everything in the quick start guide on the A-Themes Sydney website. Sydney's built by A-Themes, by the way, an awesome developer. And my name is Greg Narayan, by the way, although I don't work for A-Themes in any way, shape, or form. I just forget to mention that branding stuff, the important stuff at the beginning all the time. Alright, so if we click on the quick start guide, it will say that this is what you need to do in order to use Sydney. First, install types and page builder plugins. So on our site, we see that the theme recommends types. So let's click that one. And let's click install now. You can read this stuff if you want, but just install now. Pretty cool. And activate. And this might be our first time ever seeing types. Types. Define custom post types, custom taxonomies, and fields. What the heck does that mean? Well, we're going to learn in a second, but for now, let's make sure you also have Page Builder by Site Origin installed, which is the second recommended plugin. Alright, now we're going to actually use types. We're going to import the settings file for types, and that will create a new set of items in our sidebar, like services, employees, testimonials, so that instead of not very much in your sidebar, like mine right here, we're going to have more things like services, employees, testimonials, clients. That's what types is going to do for us. Alright, so on our builder site, let's just click on types, and let's also make sure we download the settings file just by clicking settings file. There it goes. And you can watch this video on how to install that if you want, but we're going to do that right here. Alright, and now in our builder website, let's just click types. So this is our builder website, and this is our complete website. And now click settings. And then we can scroll down, hide that notice. Scroll down to, without unchecking or checking anything, scroll down to import export and click that. And now we want to import, so let's click choose file and find the sydneysettings.xml file. It should be in my downloads. There she is. Choose that one and then click import. Alright, and now I'm not going to check or uncheck anything here because we want to add all of the nice features and allow the features to work to their fullest. Alright, and just import it. And we're doing this exactly as Sydney and A-Themes recommend. Alright, so our left-hand navigation sidebar is looking a lot better now. Can do a lot more. And all the green bars mean successful. Alright, so we're good to go. Let's check out our site and see that nothing has changed. So let's go back to our quick guide. And the next step is here now to import the demo content if we need a quick start, which we do. I should have said before that the demo content will basically fill your site in without you having to go and find images and all sorts of colors and stuff to make a good site. The nice thing is you can then replace the demo content once it's in there and make your own website. And in that way you'll learn how the site works sort of in a forwards and backwards way. If you want to just build the site from scratch, that's fine. Let me know any questions. But the demo content is, I think, really helpful, especially if you don't have a ton of time and want to learn how the theme works quickly. So that's what demo content is good for, just populating your site with awesome content right away and learning how the features work together on your site. And Sydney was nice enough to set us up with demo content. We're going to download right now just by clicking demo content. Alright, so moving along, we have to go to Tools, Import WordPress in our admin area and select the file you just downloaded. Let's do that. Back to the dashboard on our builder site, and then down to Tools, which we've maybe never clicked before, and now we're gonna go to the right section. Not sure why I pressed this is here, but that's kind of just a funny little WordPress joke or something. Let's click import, and now just WordPress to install the WordPress importer. Back in my Blogger to WordPress demo, we used the Blogger importer. For example, that was really fun. Quite a process. Alright, so install now, even though it says this little yellow message. And then activate plugin and run importer. And then on this screen, we can choose file and grab the Sydney demo content.xml and upload file and import, and this should give us a bunch of nice images and more. So we're going to assign the post from Vlad and Chuck to ourselves. In this case it's me, Gene, and Ryan. And we're going to not download and import file attachments because I'm not sure how big those are. So let's just click submit. While we're importing, I'll also say that this tutorial is sponsored by HostGator.com. If you need web hosting for your website or your WordPress site, then I know how tough it can be to choose the right place and get it set up. That's not the case at HostGator. It's incredibly easy and fun. at least for me using them, they have a great live chat system, and I've used HostGator for over a decade to host several websites and blogs for clients and myself. It's a lot of fun, and they also give a discount with coupon DearBlogger2015 or DearBlogger2016. Try that out to save 40 to 50% off. And if that doesn't work, just ask in the comments for the next best coupon. Alright, I should have also mentioned that Sydney itself is really good for business themes and companies and freelancers. I don't know why I always mention the boring stuff at the front and not the important stuff. So businesses, companies, freelancers, portfolios, that sort of thing. Alright, now we should have our imported content done. So let's go check out our site. Alright, and we can see that we have new posts. And if we go to the dashboard, should have some new images too. And if we click to our dashboard, then demo content will have filled in with these demo names, and also in clients and in testimonials you'll have some demo content that we can put on your homepage. Alright, and I think these also came with images. Alright, and we were supposed to get images with these demo people, so let's go ahead and try getting those file attachments. Back in Tools, Import, and I'm going to go back to our importer and try to just grab the Sydney demo content again. Let's upload and import. Let's see what it tells us. Let's see if we can just get those image attachments by checking this box and clicking Submit, and also assigning the content to ourselves. Alright, looks like a success. WordPress already understands what was existing and hopefully filled in those images, so let's just click Have Fun. And now back in Employees, let's see if Chris has a photo. Cross our fingers, and he does. Alright, so now we have all of the image attachments and all the demo content. And you could even browse those in media. Cool. Alright, really cool. We have our brands and our stock images of tech equipment like the iPad and the iPhone, and some really nice scenery too. And back in our quick start guide, that puts us right in the middle of this paragraph. The front page and the blog pages were even created for us, so all we need to do is assign them to the right places. If we look at our site, we'll see that still not much has changed, and blog on the front is just a default WordPress setting that a lot of us have seen before. So to set up that homepage, let's go back to our dashboard, and at the bottom click on Settings, Reading, and now let's make our front page, aka our homepage, display a static page, which is my front page, created for us by A-Themes. Save changes. Alright, so that front page was also part of our demo content. Pretty cool. Now when we check out this site, get ready for some major changes here, because we actually have a lot of the site working as is. We can see we already have this nice iPhone and this grid layout where we have two buttons. Those buttons may or may not be working. In this case, they're not. And we can assign anchor links to them so they drop us down to different parts of the home page. But fortunately, we have our counters and our team of beautiful, skilled models, and our testimonials, which scroll automatically, and so on. We need to get the work working. Just going to drop a reminder now to let me know any questions in the comments below about modifying or changing or improving on any of these sections we see right here, or just deleting them. Would love to help you with the building because that's where I really have fun. And what I want to do now is introduce you to the customizer here. So let's click Customize on our builder site. Alright, where we're going to be doing a lot of the tweaking of the site. And let's just go to Static Front Page and say that our post page is our My Blog page, which the demo content made for us. We already set up My Front Page, we just need to assign My Blog page. And save and publish. Alright, that brings us further along in this paragraph in the Quick Start Guide. And our homepage is in fact looking pretty similar to the demo. Lastly, let's just install the Portfolio plugin. Just click that, download, and then back in the dashboard. Oops, wrong dashboard. Alright, so in Customizer, to get back to your dashboard, we can just X out right here. And if the changes haven't been saved, it'll prompt us to do so. And dashboard, head to plugins, and then we're going to upload our portfolio plugin to get the portfolio working on the home page. So click Add New, Upload Plugin, and grab this awesome Sydney portfolio zip file, which is yet another piece of free amazing content Sydney and A-Themes have made for us. And install now. Activate. Alright, and we're finally 100% of the way through with the Quick Start Guide. Your new Sydney website has all the tools and plugins that it needs to get going. And the next step is just going to be customizing everything on the homepage and understanding how it works. Like how these buttons work, or how to change the text, or icons you see, and so on. In any case, now our work is here, and our portfolio of landscapes, nature, and science is working. Great job, guys. I'm going to take a quick break now, but if you click Edit Page, it will take you to Page Builder. Alright? Instead of the visual or text editor, we have Page Builder. And on this screen are the demo rows and widgets that were created for us when we installed the demo content onto the site. Clicking into each widget will give you a better idea of how it works. Like the employees section is just called Our Team, and you could find Our Team on the home page, or change up these settings, which are pretty minimal. Or the text, for example, which includes the shortcode for our work. And going on down, we can see we have several rows with widgets inside them. Keep in mind that rows have settings that you can get to by clicking on the gear and clicking Edit Row. And in these settings you can change the number of columns a row has, or you can change things in theme like the borders, the background color, or maybe even a background image or a full width row layout, which would stretch a row across your whole screen. Rows are large, and within large there's small, which are widgets. And widgets have settings too that you can open up just by clicking on the white space. And things get a little bit more intricate. But you'll see some of the same items too, like background image and color. You can easily rearrange your rows in Page Builder by clicking on the up and down and just going along with the drag and drop. Pretty cool. All of these widgets are available to you for free. So if you wanted to add in a new one or just duplicate one, which by the way you can do by clicking duplicate, then you just click Add Row, Insert, click on a section, Add Widget, and choose from all the different widgets that we're pretty much already using, although we're not using every single one. And we can also delete our rows at any time. Alright guys, what we're going to do now is stop the tutorial to keep this short and digestible for everyone. I'm going to publish separate tutorials on things like creating a new image slider and on customizing each individual section like services, employees, the layout builder, which is a little bit more complicated, testimonials, and so on. And those will be short, quick links that you can jump to and learn how to do each individual widget on your own, do it yourself, super fast. So check out those links in the sidebar or on the links below, depending on where you're viewing this video. And I hope to see you again. I really want to say congratulations for setting up a Sydney-themed website. You're well on your way to an awesome business, company, or freelance portfolio website, and I can't wait to see what you create. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you next time. Alright, take care.